This was outlined by Foreign Affairs Minister Greenidge at a press conference earlier today. He explained that there is a policy guideline, vetted by Cabinet, currently in place to establish how immigrants are to be treated. According to Greenidge, there is a need to avoid criminalizing migrants for immigration infractions. He therefore explained the guidelines that will be used.
Cabinet asked, after Foreign Affairs had drawn these issues to their attention and some of the problems from what seemed to be rather harsh treatment of these persons, to look at this matter. Essentially, some common guidelines were put together, guidelines bearing in mind, one, you don't want to be providing arrangements that allow undesirables from the point of view of criminals, for example, terrorists and others, into the territory.
In addition, the minister noted that the 1973 Treaty of Chaguaramas allows for Caribbean citizens to move between countries without undue barriers. This, he explains, gives them 6 months to stay, after which it is up to immigration authorities to grant extensions.
Those who seek entry, of course, have to establish where they're coming from and that they don't fall into a category that we would regard as problematic. And they are required to enter Guyana by its lawful entry points. So if you use a port of entry, if you use some point other than a lawful port of entry, the authorities will have to say something to say about it. You will be required to satisfy that requirement before consideration will be given to you being entitled to stay for any period. You will know if you've traveled that you were given a card, which you have to complete, indicating your nationality and where it is that you propose to stay. All of that's on the card. It isn't normal in Guyana, once the person enters the country, for you to be following them around to see where they are. That is, we're not that type of state. However, the immigration authorities can ask that you report to them from time to time.
Greenidge explained that those who claim to be Guyanese will have to prove so. But Guyanese or not, the minister explained that vaccination is a prerequisite if they may have been exposed to a pandemic from their country of origin. Asked about the influx of Venezuelans in Mabaruma, Greenidge noted that a joint ministerial team, including public health and citizenship, are aware of the guidelines. He noted that applications from those seeking to stay in Guyana are currently being handled. Jara Bryan, The Evening News.